time to get it going. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Durham. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch, it's Hill. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's caught inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Unleashes one. He's got it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's random. Smashes through the tackle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter.
LSU 7, Clemson 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Clemson is quick to the line. To the air on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page. First down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And what a good job by the pass rush, getting to the QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Williams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll try to get outside. Running into the open space. There he goes to the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And they're not on the same page there.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Got it in the middle, it's Davidson. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Davidson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Moves around to clear up the vision. Snares it outside, it's Davidson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The sure hands, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Pulls it in, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for space. It's Durham. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? Oh, and they're going to try the quarterback sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Throwing right. Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Clemson jumps to the line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Let's go. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, you're seeing this offense and their aggressiveness early in this game. Opening drive, 3rd down, taking a shot into the end zone. They don't get it. So do you stay aggressive now on 4th down and try to go for it?
It's complete. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking for space, it's Durham. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He might want another play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage. Throw.
He's loose. Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Dances away. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
He has shown you why he's so versatile as a strong safety. This is a guy that we've seen come down to the box, support the run. He can tackle out in space, but he's also really good on the back end in coverage. That time in the cover 2 look, doing a great job with his eyes. He also shows you off the ball skills, making that pay.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
That's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 21, Clemson 8.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. Touchdown Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Clemson 8.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Klubnik. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what?